Will Catterley coming to you from my virtual Sportswire spring break island, free of COVID-19 and any other viruses, where we can take a deep breath and still talk about sports. I'm on a deserted island, deserted sports island, and it's kind of apropos because sports have been one of the things that have been deserted during this virus. But I've got two state champions joining me. To the left, Sydney Boone, first team All-Metro guard, and to my right, Iyanna Rogers, a forward for the Highland Springs Lady Springers. First question, guys. Sydney, you first. How are you and your family doing?
We're doing good. Parents are still working, and it hasn't affected my family too bad. Just trying to stay safe. That's a big part of it. So yes.
Absolutely. How about you, Iyanna?
Pretty good. Both my parents, they work from home. They have their monitors set up and everything. And my brother and I be getting like schoolwork done and then going outside trying to get, basketball in and everything in the schedule.
It's been surreal for all of us, right? And you guys had a heck of a run in the playoffs, and like literally the day before the dominoes started to fall sports-wise, you ended up winning, advancing the state championship matchup with, again, your adversary, Princess Anne. Game wasn't played, but you are co-state champion. So, Sydney, first to you. How does it feel being state champ?
It feels good because, we fought hard to get to where we got. Sadly, it was shortened, but at the same time, I feel like it's a different feeling from when, you're the only team that got it to where you got to share it. So I feel like that's the only downfall about it. But I know next year we'll win it. So, we'll be the only one. So that's a good feeling.
Iyanna, what are your thoughts on that?
Similar to hers, I claim co-state champion, but I don't claim state champion yet. We did work hard. Like she said, Coach Harris has been putting a lot of work into us from our freshman year to now. And we have grown since then, and the fact that we are majority juniors, it will definitely help going into next year. And being able to play at that top level and compete and then win the state champion.
Yeah, absolutely. First team, both first team All-State. What does that mean for both of you guys when you heard the news, Sydney?
It was exciting for me because I know last year it showed improvement because last year I made second team. So I was pretty excited about that, just to be recognized for like the whole state of Virginia. So yeah.
Iyanna?
So coming back from 3 different surgeries and not playing my 10th grade year and being able to go from that to being all-state, it's a big thing. When you say it doesn't set in, it's kind of surreal, but then as you go on, like, you start to realize it.
Well, Sydney, you were also named All-Metro Player of the Year from the Richmond Times-Dispatch. Your thoughts on that as Iyanna gives you applause?
Honestly, when I got the call, I was kind of shocked. Like, I was just frozen. Like, I had no words until I told my parents, and then they were kind of like disbelief also. But I think it was really big for me and the program due to the fact that I didn't know that no Highland Springs player ever got it since it started. So that was kind of like, important. It's like, oh, I'm the first. And then on top of that, I didn't know it hasn't came across the James River or this side for like 17 years. So that was pretty big. I think just the fact that somebody from Highland Springs, and on top of that, on this side was really big for me and for, our organization, for our school. So.
Setting school history, which is awfully cool. I want to talk to you, Iyanna, about the Norview game. Toughest matchup I've seen you guys in action against. First round, win or go home. You balled out. Tell me about how you got prepared for that one, because without your work in that game, you guys wouldn't be co-state champs.
Yes. So as a player, I take pride in defense. So that's my number one thing. And I think everything starts on the defensive end and then it projects onto the offensive end. But playing in that game, I know I've been in a position before my freshman year. And it's weird because with me, games that seem hard aren't as hard because mentally I put myself in this state like, you got to win this. You got to play hard. And I know at the end of the day, no matter how we play, I know I'm going to give my all. And, yeah. So defensively, when you work hard on defense, I feel like people that scares people in a different way because a lot of people like offense. So when you're able to defend and then allow your team to produce on the offensive end, it's definitely a plus.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with the AAU style we see
Yeah.
when you can play defense along with that offense. I mean, defense pretty much keys your offense anyway. So, I mean, that kind of got you guys going. Huge win against Norview. The rest is history. You end up becoming co-champions. Sydney, this one's for you. Both of you guys, and really the entire team. There's no seniors last year. You guys are all coming back. I'm assuming that can only mean good things for you next year.
Yes. That means everybody's going to get better than last year. Everybody's going to improve. We're not losing any pieces, so it's expected that we will be back where we were, well, a couple weeks ago. And hopefully we finish this time, and hopefully we get to 50% and win that. So I think it's a good thing.
Well, this time it's not your fault that you didn't finish.
Yeah, it's not our fault.
Virus's fault.
Oh, you got
So,
jokes.
can't blame it on you all. A lot of high school athletes are we're all in the same boat, but for high school athletes, you know, they wonder about workouts or routines they can do to make sure they're ready for their upcoming season or just to stay athletic and in shape. Iyanna, I'll start with you. Are there any workouts or routines that you do to kind of stay in basketball shape?
So I do like ball handling to help on my offensive end to drive into the basket and everything. I try and do that at least like 20 minutes a day, but I also do my physical therapy exercises, and that specifically helps with my legs and my landing, and then like the repetition of it helps with my footwork.
How about you, Sydney?
Funny you asked that. I just left the track. But every morning I wake up and I go pick up one of the basketball players for our boys team, and we go to the track every morning, and we run like 2 to 4 miles. And then after that, we go to find like a park, which you know how parks are being closed down, like everything's getting shut down, but we find a park, we go out there and we do like workouts. Like I've had my AAU coach send me a workout, so we just do workouts for like an hour and a half, and then after that, you know. So that's pretty much every day.
Nice. I can only run like 1.5 miles every other day, and I'm 42, so it's not that fast. I don't have a great time. I'm not even going to mention it. End of the day, what's the best part? We all talk about the negatives of this quarantine thing, right? Iyanna, I'll start with you. Any key movies, food of choice, anything that makes this quarantine better for you?
Well, you know, people think like being in the house with their family, they think they're gonna go crazy, but as my parents do their work and my brother does his schoolwork, we just being grateful that we're together and that we're safe and that we're healthy. That's a positive because it makes you put things in a perspective. And then also getting enough sleep. That's the big thing. Because we be racing and running and ripping and everything. And then like, I do good on like less sleep than I do on more sleep. I got to get, So that's a big thing for me. And then another thing is like picking up like different things that I enjoy. Like I still do my schoolwork, but I also like draw, and then I also do my workouts, and it's just like different stuff I can do, and I have more time and freedom. Yeah.
Awesome. Sydney, your thoughts?
I think with me, well, mine's a little bit different. Like she has a younger sibling and all that. It's just me in the house. I have an older brother, so he's gone. So it's just me and my parents. So it's kind of like I'm stuck with them. But you know, I get to be with them more. Cause I guess, you know, when I'm a teenager, they're grown. So it's like we all over the place usually. So now with this, it's feel like we're getting closer together. Like we're already close, but it's getting closer. And then, like she said, like you start doing stuff that you never thought you would do. Like I don't watch Netflix a lot, but now it's like I watch Netflix like a lot. And it's like I'm just sitting downstairs watching Netflix. So it's like I think I'm getting to do different things like drawing and all that. Just going through different stuff because eventually you get bored. So.
Well, way to stay active, stay positive. Positive results for you guys and the Lady Springers this past season. I wish you had a chance to play in that last game, but they can't take that state title from you. Iyanna, Sydney, I appreciate you guys being on Sportswire Island with me today.
No problem.
Definitely.
Take care, guys.